Hey my sweeties, it's Sarah. In today's video, I'm going to be recreating this look worn by Lady Gaga in the new movie Joker, Folie à Deux. This movie comes out October 4th, and I am so excited to see Lady Gaga play Harley Quinn. So at first, I kind of thought it was a weird character for her to play, but I think that this movie is going to take the character of Harley Quinn to a whole new place, and I think that we're going to get some really interesting backstory. I really love how Gaga has made acting her thing now, but of course she can't leave the fans of her music behind. The day that I'm recording this, she released her newest album called Harlequin to accompany the film. I just started listening to it, so I don't really have my full opinion formed yet, but so far I like it. It's a combination of so many genres. Like I feel like I hear some jazz, some rock, and some classical music all in one album. So today I'm just gonna have some fun with makeup, and I'm going to show you how I created this Harley Quinn look. If you want to see how I achieved this, just keep on watching. So I already primed my skin with the Tear Milk Skin Toner and the Tear Milk Skin Ampule. I'm gonna do a whole video about Tear products pretty soon, so you guys can look forward to that. And then for foundation today, I'm gonna go in with the Haus Labs Tri-Clone Skin Tech Foundation. And then I'm using the shade 040 Fair Neutral. So I'm just going in with a little blender sponge here and applying the foundation. This is a really nice formula. It is medium to full buildable coverage, and it's also infused with skincare ingredients. So it just sits really naturally on the skin, and every time I've worn this, it looks really, really good. So this is the foundation all blended in. I really, really love this finish. This is honestly one of my favorite foundation formulas of all time. So next I'm going to go in with, of course, the Haus Labs Tri-Clone Skin Tech Concealer. Similar thing for this, it has those skincare ingredients in it and has a very natural, soft focus finish. And I did forget to mention earlier, I am recreating a specific look, so I'm going to throw some images up on the screen throughout this video so you can kind of get like a reference for what I'm looking at. So for contour today, I'm going in with Don't Judge Me. This is the Kat Von D, or should I say KVD Vegan Beauty Shade and Light Palette. Mine has been used and abused. Don't judge me, okay? I've had this thing for years, and it's one of the only contour, oh my god. Hey, makeup isn't always pretty, right? Anyway, this is the only contour palette that I've found that has like more of cool contour shades in them. It's not as warm as they normally run. So I think this is going to work really well for that kind of gaunt, cool contour look that we're going for. So I'm just going in with this Real Techniques angled finishing brush here. I'm dipping into kind of like these first two contour shades, kind of just mixed. And we're going to go right in and carve out our cheek. So I'm just really carving that cheek out. I'm going a little bit heavier with the contour than I normally would, just to get the really like gaunt, pointy cheekbones that Gaga was blessed with. All right, so normally at this point I would apply some blush, but based on these photos, it doesn't look like she has a lot of color to her cheeks at all. It kind of just looks like that heavy contouring, like I said. So I'm just gonna go ahead and set my face. Today I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills setting powder. This is in the shade Vanilla. It's the loose setting powder. And I'm taking this cute pink It Brushes brush. This is the powder brush number 108. And I'm going to use this to just lightly dust a layer of powder just to set it a little bit and kind of reduce some of that shine. And then with a little e.l.f. powder puff, I'm gonna go in with this Fenty Beauty loose powder. This is the lavender one, and I'm just going to use this to kind of bake my under eyes and brighten them up just a little bit. Normally, I do my eyeshadow first, and then I'll do my complexion makeup just so I don't get any like fallout from the eyeshadow and it will ruin my whole base. But today, just because this look is so smoky and it goes so far down onto the cheek, I had to do the complexion makeup first. So this little layer of powder will kind of prevent any fallout from turning our whole cheek into a black and gray mess. So I know this looks a little crazy right now, but you have to trust the process. So I'm gonna go start on the eyes now. So for our eyeshadow primer, I'm going in with a Makeup Artist Classic. This is the MAC Paint Pot in the shade Painterly. All of the makeup OGs know that this is truly the best eyeshadow primer out there. So I'm just going to paint this on all over the lid. The color Painterly is really nice because it's slightly, ever so slightly darker and pinker than my natural skin tone. So it just works really well. It just melts into the skin and it will lock in your eyeshadow literally all day long. And I'm extending this primer basically all the way up to my eyebrow because this is a pretty intense eyeshadow look and it does go past her eyebrow. So I just want to make sure that we have that coverage everywhere we're going to apply. So once you get a good layer of it on, I just take my finger and just lightly tap it in so you don't have any creasing or any missing spots. So based on this picture that I'm looking at, it looks like her makeup after it's been kind of like weathered and rained on, perhaps she cried a little bit and it's kind of smudged. But based on this photo, it looks like she actually has a little bit of like a gold shadow on her lid and it kind of fades into almost like a silver. And then of course the black is smoked all above it. So I'm going to start with that like nice rich gold shade and see what we get. For the eyeshadow today, I'm going in with this little mini sultry palette by Anastasia Beverly Hills. This palette really has all the essentials in it. And I think that this middle gold shade right here is going to be perfect for that color on her lid. So let's try. I'm just taking that shade on a little like eyeshadow packer brush. I think this was actually the one that came with the Naked palette, so pretty cool. And then I'm just going to take this shade and keep it towards the outside of my eyelid. Just smoking it outward. And with a look like this, it's okay if it's messy because that's kind of the whole point, is it looks smudged, it looks weathered, it looks kind of crazy. So hopefully we can achieve that look today. Next, I'm going to take the shade right in the middle here, this bright silver, and I'm going to connect that from the middle of the eye down to the corners. So this is where we're at with the eyeshadow right now. It's looking really, really good. So this next step is either going to make or break this look. I'm gonna go in with the Haus Labs. This is the Optic Intensity eyeliner, and this is the shade Matte Black. I'm just going to use this to try to recreate the shape of eyeliner she has going on. She has kind of like a crease going above right here, and then it kind of in the center connects up to her brow. So I'm going to do my best to try to draw this and let's see if I can do it. So I think we have a pretty good shape going right now. I'm just going to take a little bit of black eyeshadow onto the smudgy side of this eyeliner brush and just really darken up that color. So now I'm going to take the eyeliner again and I'm just going to drag a line going up in the middle and try to get this looking as good as I can. All right, so I just dusted away the setting powder that was kind of baking under my eyes, because now I'm gonna go in and try to do all of that smokiness underneath and continue this line down the middle here. So how is this looking so far? I feel like it looks pretty cool. I feel like I kind of drew mine a little bit higher than what Gaga has in these photos, but I don't mind it. I think once I put a lash on, it'll all balance out. So now I'm just taking a gray shadow. I'm taking this one in the corner here, and I'm just smoking everything out, getting it really dark and grimy looking. I think we're just about done with the eyes. I'm gonna go ahead and put on a little mascara and throw on a lash off camera, and I will be right back to finish up the lips and complete the rest of this look. All right, so here is where we are with the lashes applied. I really love this eye look. It's definitely something very edgy, very different, something I normally wouldn't do, but hey, I love it. It's very Harley Quinn, but also very like chic, and also kind of like, I don't know, just the shape of the eyeliner. It's really reminding me of like 80s classic like goth makeup. I really love it. I really do love it. So to finish off this look, of course, we have to add the classic red lip. And I realized that I don't actually own a lot of red lipsticks. So today I'm going to be mixing two to achieve the color that I want. So I have this one. This is a Sigma liquid lipstick in the shade Belladonna. It's more of like a berry tone, like it's too muted, right? Like this probably wouldn't work as the classic Harley Quinn lipstick. So I'm going to be mixing it with this, which is the NYX Lip Lingerie, and this is in the shade On Fuego. This is like a bright classic like retro red. So I really think that these two combined, I'm gonna mix it on the back of my hand, and I think it will really give us the color that we're looking for. But first, I'm going to line my lips with the Haus Labs lip liner. This is called the Le Monster Lip Crayon, and I have the shade Maple Matte. I'm just going to use this to kind of draw out the lip shape that I want, and then I'm going to use the red shades on top of this. And I do want to give a shout out to Sarah Tano. She is Lady Gaga's makeup artist, and she's also a huge part of Haus Labs, Lady Gaga's makeup brand. I believe Sarah is the creative director. She has her hands really on the brand. She knows makeup like the back of her hand. So go check out her Instagram. I follow her and I love to see her posts in my feed. Her artistry is beyond incredible. And she's always posting like little tutorials and like little quick videos of like how to do like cool eyeliner like this. And of course, she posts Gaga a lot. She's always showing off the makeup that she does on Gaga for her various photo shoots and red carpet events. So she's super cool. Go check her out for sure. But these lip crayons are super smooth. And what I like to do is to kind of take my finger and blend inward to kind of like fade the color in and just make it look a little more natural, because they're gonna put the red on top anyway, but this will just really blend it in and kind of give us our starting shape. Normally I would just take a lip liner like this and then just put like a really cute gloss on top and be done, but today we're gonna go a little bold and do a bright red lip. So I think I'm actually just going to see what this lipstick looks like on its own first, and then maybe I'll dab a little bit of the brighter red on top just to kind of get a feel for what colors we're working with here. But let's see, this is a really nice formula from Sigma. It's super creamy, super smooth, and very pigmented. Very pigmented. But yeah, I think this is definitely a little too dark. I don't mind it though, but I think I want it to be a little brighter than this. This color is actually really nice. I'm glad that we're getting into winter time and I can wear like darker colors on my lips without it looking absolutely crazy. I don't really wear dark colors. I don't know, I feel like it's kind of intense, but now that I'm seeing this color on me, I really like it. But I do think it needs to be a little bit brighter. If you look at Gaga's lips, you can tell more in this daytime photo, but it's a very bright red. It matches her blazer. So it looks like it's more of like a classic, kind of like a blue toned red, like a vintage red. So I'm thinking that this is going to brighten this up just a little bit and really take it there. I'm mixing formulas here, but I think we're gonna be okay. Just a little lighter. Oh yeah. And there we have it. It's such a pretty color. Honestly, red lipstick I think looks good on everybody. If you're someone who thinks like, oh, I don't look good in red lipstick, and I'm sometimes like that, just try. There's so many tones of red. There's like more coppery, brick, kind of orange toned reds. There's more warmer, like true reds. You have more your blue toned reds, your darker berries. Like red has so many possibilities. So if you're someone who's a little bit wary of bright red lipstick, just try some. You know, go to the store, swatch a few on your hand, and just give it a try. I swear, it looks good on everybody. So I'm just kind of dabbing off the excess and just really setting it in. Wow. I think we got the color there, or at least it looks good. It might not be exactly the bright red that she's wearing, but I think we're pretty close. I think it looks good. I like this color. I think even if it's a little darker, I don't mind it. Wow, are we Harley Quinn? Are we Lady Gaga as Harley Quinn? I think we did it. I think this is the look. It's a lot cleaner than some of these photos, but it's the Sarah Sweet take on this makeup, and I think we did a great job. So that is all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed this little look recreation. I'm gonna do more videos like this going forward, especially getting into Halloween season, Christmas time. It's time to bust out all the looks we have. So leave a comment down below and let me know what kind of looks you wanna see. What kind of like Halloween looks, dark makeup, spooky makeup, like I'm all for it. So just let me know what you guys want to see. But until then, I hope you found this video helpful and fun. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more videos just like this. And until next time, stay gorgeous, my sweeties.